It is good news, as the Senator has said, that this online portal for Irish passport holders who are vaccinated in the north, that they can apply for an EU digital COVID cert, and I too have technical questions. So what is the proof of vaccination that is required from the north? The Northern Ireland COVID vaccination cert is issued by the Northern Ireland Health Department. So is that, you need to go through that portal and that process initially to get your official proof of vaccination from the north. And that comes from the nidirect.gov.uk website. So you acquire that first, and it's that QR code, your second QR code, that you use in order then to apply to the portal, the COVID certificate portal.gov.ie for the EU digital cert. So you actually, I believe you have to go through two portals. I'm looking for confirmation for that. Is there a way to make it any easier? And as my colleague has said, the Northern Ireland COVID certificate is only eligible for 3 months. And it does, some people do think that if you just take a picture of your QR code and you upload it onto the COVID app, that's it. And it isn't as simple as that. And I do think that we need to be very clear about that, because that's all over social media. It does have a big impact here for cross-border workers. And there's a lot of confusion out there, and I think, again, we need to have really clear information, and I believe it's where you got your second vaccine that determines whether or not you apply for where you get your proof of vaccine. There's one other question I might just ask, and that is that although this is a facilitator, you still need to check the requirements for the country that you're travelling to, and then for the requirements when you're coming back. So I believe that the reopen.europa.eu website is the best place to check that information. But you might just confirm that, because I have had some confusion about, well, can I travel from Belfast or Derry airports, or does it have to be Dublin? So there's loads of technical questions. We had them when the EU digital cert launched, and we have them now. So as much information that you can give us senators to get the word out, the better.
Okay, I'll start, Maura.
Good. And thank you to both Senators O'Goneill and Senator Currie for these questions, and I'll do my best to try and answer them with the details that have been provided to me. So I want to thank the Senators for the opportunity to speak on the online portal. So as we all know, the EU Digital COVID Cert, introduced in July, provides the framework for the issuance, the verification and the acceptance of interoperable COVID certs. And we are no doubt aware the EU Digital COVID Cert is a proof that a person has been either vaccinated against COVID, received a negative COVID test result, or recovered from COVID. So there's the 3 criteria. The purpose of the COVID cert is to facilitate free movement. So due to significant and productive cross-government collaboration, we were successfully able to overcome initial impediments and complications which came with any large-scale programme. With over 4 million certs issued, the project has helped support the safe reopening of our society. It has also been used in Ireland and in other EU member states domestically for facilitating safe access to indoor hospitality, supporting the reopening of our economy. Only a small number of EU countries, including France, are choosing to issue EU digital COVID certs to their citizens vaccinated abroad. But yesterday it was announced that we would take first steps towards implementing this option and expanding the service to allow Irish passport holders who have been vaccinated in a third country to access an EU digital COVID certificate. The service is now available to Irish citizens who have been vaccinated in Northern Ireland, and the service will extend to Irish citizens vaccinated in further areas outside the EU in October. The dedicated online portal currently accepts applications from Irish citizens vaccinated in Northern Ireland who hold a Northern Irish COVID vaccination cert with a QR code. Irish citizens resident in Ireland who have been vaccinated in Northern Ireland may also apply. Through the online portal, individuals will be asked to upload a copy of their Irish passport, upload their reliable proof of vaccination in the form of their Northern Ireland vaccination certificate, and give their consent to process the data for this specific purpose. If the person provides satisfactory proof of identity and vaccination, the EU Digital COVID Certificate will be sent to them by email. The online portal will be expanded to accept applications from Irish citizens vaccinated in other non-EU countries from the 21st of October. So initially it's for Northern Ireland and people who are vaccinated in Northern Ireland living in the south. The EU Digital COVID Cert initiative is quickly emerging as the robust international standard for COVID certification, as evidenced by the joining of an additional 16 countries who are recognised as equivalents under the initiative. Government is pleased to be able to put Ireland in the lead in ensuring these certificates are more widely available to our citizens. And I think everybody will accept and acknowledge that there were impediments initially for the original digital COVID cert, but it did, you know, it was ironed out very, very quickly. And now, for example, if you have somebody that receives their second COVID vaccine, my own 15-year-old received a second vaccine, and by that evening the cert had arrived. Now, it wasn't viable for 14 days until the timeline had passed, so it is happening very, very quickly. I hope I have managed to answer most of your questions. If I haven't, certainly we will get you a more comprehensive response.
Thank you, Minister and colleague. I think that we absolutely have to promote this with all of the technical information that the questions that people have. And I think the important thing is, unless you get an email from the department to say that you have this, then you don't have it. So if it's arriving by email, that's what we need to tell people, that it's not enough that they're going through their tracker apps, that they do actually have to go through the process of 2 portals, and then it'll arrive in their inbox. And we also have to accept that then we don't have control over the efficiency of the first process, and there is a backlog there. So we are going to have to, I suppose, put that up the food chain to say that can the 2 ministers talk about this as well, to make sure that it's working as efficiently as possible. And just to say, this is sensitive to us. This is about EU citizens being entitled to EU benefits, and I think that's an important message. Thank you.
Thank you, both senators. Maura?
So just to reiterate, so through the online portal, individuals will be asked to upload a copy of their Irish passport, upload their reliable proof of vaccination in the form of their Northern Ireland vaccination certificate, and give their consent to process the data for the specific purpose. Now, my understanding is, and I'm open to correction, but I would imagine the way it has happened here, that your cert would either be posted or emailed, and in the main it was emailed. Each applicant must show proof of a valid Irish passport, as I said, and their vaccination certificate with a QR code issued by the Department of Health in Northern Ireland. The service is also available to Irish passport holders who are cross-border workers and have received their vaccination in Northern Ireland. And I think every effort is being made to ensure that these certificates will be issued in a timely manner. While the expansion begins with Irish passport holders vaccinated in Northern Ireland, it does not end there. Currently, teams are assessing vaccine certificates issued from third countries to support the application process. Specific requirements for vaccination proof will be published prior to the launch of the second phase on the 21st of October. At this point, applications will be accepted from Irish diaspora far and wide. The new portal will enable Irish citizens abroad to apply for an EU digital COVID certificate. So I think that answers your question. It's a new portal, it's not the app that's already there, where they can use to ease their travel across the EU. But in relation to the issues you raised in collaboration between the 2 ministers and maybe adverts, or I will bring all those issues back, and hopefully you are after getting some information here today. Obviously, with anything new, it just takes a little bit to bed down, but I think it's a really welcome move that this is happening.
Thank you.